traders, how's it going? Toby here at PROEDGE Trading. All right, it's Monday the 10th. Let's see how the EdgeRunner did today. The EdgeRunner in the auto. First, let's look at the auto here. All right, so we come in, got our 2-minute bars, 15 ATR trades, going for half the distance of the 15 ATR, $200 a trade, and the counter has reset, but I'll just tell you, we literally broke even today. So we had here on the Q, had a winner, MES had one winner, the Y had a winner, and then we got ticked out this trade right here to the tick, and then came down and would have won. Now you can set the auto up, because if you'll notice, this did not close outside of the edge band. So you can't set the auto up to only exit if you close outside of the edge band. So maybe something to think about there. If you had it set that way, that would have been a winner. The M2K, we got stuck on one of these really thin edge band trades. It was just going sideways. And when the edge band's real narrow like that, just the math it's using, it was really not a good stop. And then the next one won. So altogether, though, ended up breaking even on the auto. We did have a torque strike, 5-minute torque play, won on MGC. And we run this on the Q, the ES, the Y, and MGC. And I'm sorry, the Q, the Y, M2K, and MGC. We don't run it on MES. MES doesn't like it for whatever reason. But we did have a winner here on the MGC. We didn't have the play set up on the others. Remember, you got to have 4 out of 5 of these need to be torque bars. And out of them 4 out of 5, the last one has to be a torque bar. But we did have a winner on the MGC 5-minute torque. Now let's look at the 5-minute normal torque plays. So here's the Q. Here's our time, 8:30, 10:30 Central Standard Time. And I put the extra data series on here so we can see for sure which trades you would have gotten in. Because like we have one here, this is valid. It's the first torque bar, and it's higher than this close. But this distance here to here is more than what our target is, which is 40 or 20 points on the 5-minute. So 80 ticks, but 20 points, and this is 40 or so. So on this one, you'd want to split the difference. And I only wait 1 bar. If you had waited, you might have got in on this bar, which had been a perfect trade. But the way I do it, I just wait on 1 bar. Wouldn't have got you in. You can see the real bars right here. So wouldn't have got you in that one. The next one, going the other way, this is 06 to 22 or so. So that's less than 20. So you would just mark it in this case. Just mark it in right here at 06. And we're looking for 86, which is right here. So you have plenty to spare. And then it kept going even farther. So we had a win on the Q. And then the MES, kind of same scenario. You got one here if you're going to play the first couple bars. But you did get one here, but you split the difference on this one also. Wouldn't have got you in. This one is, the close is not higher than that one. This one is, and we're at 5 to 12. Yeah, so that's 7 points. So we split the difference, going for 4 points on the 5-minute MES. You wouldn't have gotten that one. So you didn't get one in our time frame. but we try to stick in our time frame. If we get a couple, I'm good with that. So we got one on the Q for sure. Look at the Y. Same scenario. I wouldn't play the first bar, but same scenario. You missed it. But I don't really count that one. So we come along. Here's one. Your close is below this close. You're looking at the real close right here. This is below it, so you'd mark it in. Just mark it in this one. It's obviously a winner. So, and a winner on the Q, winner on the Y. In our 2-hour window that we like to stay in. Here's the M2K. We come in. Here's our first one at 64 to 65-ish. We're going for 28 ticks, 2.8 points on the M2K or the RTY. So here we just mark it in. That's obviously a winner. So you had a winner on the Q, winner on the Y, winner on the M2K. That's 3 all within the 2-hour time frame. So you're done. Don't even worry about trading after 10:30. There's times where you won't get any, where it's all right to go ahead and trade. But as long as you get 2 or 3 before 10:30, I would call it. That's just me personally. But yeah, so that's the EdgeRunner Auto, about broke even. The Torque Strike winner, 3 winners on the 5-minute torques. Hope you guys had a good day today. We will be releasing the new EdgeRunner tomorrow. It's basically ready. Just doing some final little polishing, testing. But yeah, we'll be releasing it tomorrow. This is not the final version. There's still a few little changes we're adding to it. But this is really close. And yeah, we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you on the charts next time.